What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to NB Edits. So today we're going to be taking a look inside of two mystery tackle boxes, one from March and one from April. We haven't exactly shown you guys what was in March's box, and as you know, it's already April, and we actually received that box early, so we have both of them here. Let's take a look and see what's inside both of these boxes.
As you guys know, these are both Mystery Tackle Box Walleye Pro boxes. The reason we're going to be showing you them inside today is because we live in Wisconsin and the weather is not very nice to us. We are getting our fourth winter now, I'm pretty sure. Maybe our fifth.
Maybe our fifth.
I don't know. It's April. Seems like February. So that's why we're going to be talking to you guys about these baits inside.
As you guys may have seen in a few of our previous videos, we have been catching walleyes open water here in Wisconsin. We've been fishing in De Pere, and we've been catching walleyes on live bait. Jig and a minnow seems to be the ticket. That's what we've been catching most of our fish on during the daytime, but we're excited to start fishing these more aggressive baits that you'll find in these boxes now that the spawn is starting to heat up. First, we're going to be taking a look and see what's inside the March Walleye Mystery Tackle Box. Alright, the first thing I'm seeing in the box is a very large Deep Runner floating swim bait from Weston. Next, we've got the 3/4 ounce Vibe. We've also got the Sting Eye Spinner from Thunder Mist. Looks like we've also got some Y hooks from Best Tackle. Along with that, we've also got 3 different plastics. One here from Semitis Baits, another from Catch Co, the Pro Series, and lastly, the tees from Weston. And finally, we've got a sweet crawler harness from Lindy.
Before we talk to you guys about the baits, let's take a look quick and see what's inside this month's April box. First, we got the Reaction Strike from XRM Series. Next, we got the Deep Little N from Norman Lures. Next, we got a Suspending Deep Diver from Smithwick. We also have the Sticks from Max Lure. Now we've got the T-Turn Bait Rig from Thunder Mist. Also, they included some paddle tail plastics from Lake Lunkers Custom Baits. Finally, we got some bobbers and jigs from the Best Lures.
As you guys may know, especially for you local guys, here in Wisconsin, we have regulations as to what type of fish we can fish during certain times of the year. Walleyes are currently not legal to catch, and they're not going to be legal on our lakes here in Wisconsin until May 6th. So we only have the river to fish, which is open all year here in Wisconsin. So we're going to be taking a look inside both of these boxes and picking our top 5 favorite lures that we're going to be throwing within the next couple weeks. Alright, so right away going through the March box, this thing caught my eye. The Weston Floating Deep Runner, this thing is going to be awesome. It's got some awesome color to it. I think it's going to have a lot of action. During the springtime, the best 2 things that you could probably use for catching walleyes is jerk baits and suspending crankbaits. This thing, like I said, right away caught my eye. I think it's going to be great. Another thing that was inside of the box from March were these plastics. These ones are twisty tails. In the other box we got some paddle tails, but I really like the orange and chartreuse color that these guys have. This color is hot right now in Green Bay. It seems to be what's working. The ringworm gives off a lot of vibration. This thing's gonna hook you up with a lot of fish.
So I picked 3 lures from the April Mystery Tackle Box that I think we're going to be using all spring long. One of them is another plastic. This one's going to be a paddle tail instead of that ringworm twister tail like Brandon was showing you. This one's going to be neon green, and like I said, this one's a paddle tail, so it's going to kick out a lot of water, sending a lot of vibration, and it's going to send in those fish to your bait. What you're going to be rigging these up with is you're going to be rigging these up with a jig. We did receive some jigs in these boxes, so you can rig up with your plastic. I would recommend using a 1/4 ounce or an 1/8 ounce depending on how fast your current is in the water system that you're fishing. So the next 2 lures that I picked are similar style lures. They're both going to be shallow water jerk baits. These work fantastic in the spring. Like Brandon was saying, jerk baits and suspending deep water cranks are some of the best things you could use while walleye fishing. When walleyes are staging, they're going to be in those deep pockets on the river system, so having a deep diving crank is really going to help you target those fish. But when they move into spawn, they are going to be extremely shallow. They're going to be 2 to 6 feet, so you're going to want a floating or suspending jerkbait to get to those fish. The lure that really stands out to me the most is this XRM Series jerkbait. For our Clearwater lakes, this one has a really awesome pattern for us. This really resembles a minnow, and the action on it should be amazing in our Clearwater.
So as you guys know, this is over an $80 value for both of these boxes, and you're only going to be paying 25 bucks for a box like this. So I would definitely look into getting something like this, especially if you're in the Northern Territory or you just want to target some walleyes this spring, both of these boxes are excellent. They're going to be putting you on top of some big fish. So obviously this video is going to be kept pretty short and sweet, which is just the way we want it. We are going to be doing a more in-depth video this weekend and within the next few weeks to come on how to use these baits. We're going to be heading down to De Pere. We're going to be doing some nighttime fishing, and we're going to see if we can hook up with some fish during the evening time and see if that increases our chance on the bite and see if we can get into some big fish. So pretty excited. Awesome boxes. Again, make sure to check out the Mystery Tackle Box website. We're going to have everything that you guys need down in the description below. Leave some comments on what you guys think of this box. If you guys are interested, check it out down below. Thanks again for tuning in. Tight lines from NB Edits.